Hey guys, Josh at Bane Tech, and I have a case here that I've really wanted to get reviewed for quite some time now, and I finally had the opportunity to get it done. This is the Rokform aluminum iPhone 6 Plus case, the mountable edition. There's a few different kind of editions that you can get. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to pick one up for yourself, along with other devices that are supported. The thing that attracts me to this case is the mountable system. There's a couple ways that you can get it done. One is one of their attachments and also the magnetic system. The magnetic system is what I like the most, and I'm about to get into all those details in just a second. For this video, I want to basically cover what I like and what I don't like about the case, and see if this is something that you could incorporate in your own life. Rokform has been around for quite a number of years now. I remember first hearing about them from Lex and Terry radio show, and it really interested me. I looked them up and I was like, that's a pretty solid looking case. Lex and Terry seem to like it a lot too, and they're not going to beat around the bush. They're going to tell you what it's like, what they don't like, and all that kind of stuff. So I had a lot of good expectation, but unfortunately I was kind of let down with this case. So for this part of the video, I want to talk about what I don't like about it, and then I'll get into what I do like about it towards the end of the video. First of all, there's this carbon fiber piece that's actually loose. They have a couple little pieces of tape to hold it in, but unfortunately it just kind of comes off. So if you have to take this off and on at any point, that piece just kind of comes off. And I don't understand why they don't just make a part of the case, like actually sealed onto it. That's somewhat of a minor flaw, I would say, but not a deal breaker, but it would be something that I personally would change in the design of this case. I was pretty excited to try out the mountable system, and you have this kind of clip that they include in the kit. With that clip, you can attach it to a number of different attachments, such as a windshield mount or an armband. And what I discovered was that it's actually pretty difficult to kind of get used to mounting it up on that car mount, because you have to hit it just right, obviously. The good thing though is that once you do have it in, it's locked in place. It's not going anywhere at all, but it's very difficult to get into there. I might need to spend more time with it, but it's not that easy to get started. So that could become frustrating if you're in a hurry or in a rush, you're trying to get your phone mounted up into the car mount and you just can't get it. There was a couple times where I just said, screw it, I'm just going to put this off to the side in a cup holder or something and not even worry about it. The other difficult aspect about this is that it's actually kind of hard to get off. If you want to switch out the clip attachment with a magnetic attachment, it's actually just really difficult. I have to end up getting like a coin, a key, or something just to kind of pry off the edge so I can even get to it. Once you get to it, again, you're dealing with that carbon fiber piece, but you're also dealing with the mountable system itself. It's not easy to get in, and you're not sure if you even have it installed correctly, so you're kind of guessing and hoping that it's installed correctly, and then you put it on your phone. Once it's on the phone, it's actually really solid, which is, a good thing. But if you need to change it out for any point in time, you might be struggling a little bit to get it off. The last thing I want to talk about as far as what I don't like about this case is that it actually adds a lot of weight. This thing definitely weighs it down a lot more than what you might be used to, which to some people might be a good thing, but this is why I'm concerned about it. I was working the other day and a customer came into my shop and he had a Rokform case on his iPhone 6 Plus. But lo and behold, he actually had a crack on his screen. I was like, really? It definitely took me off guard, because I was like, this case is supposed to be really rugged. It's supposed to be one of those that's going to protect from drops. And he said he just dropped it out of his pocket and he had a big old crack on his iPhone 6 Plus. The same exact case is what I got here. So I'm like, if I'm going to spend this kind of money on this case and it's not going to protect like it should, it really kind of makes it a drawback for me. And as much as the case seems really nice, it seems really rugged in style, but I think it adds too much weight to the phone to where it really does promote the chance of higher probability of having a cracked screen from a drop. Now that I got what I don't like about the case, let's talk about what I do like, because there are some pretty cool stuff about this that really stands out to me. One is the magnetic system. You could get really creative with this. This is awesome. This is my wife's phone. She was actually really excited to find out that we're going to have a magnetic case, because this is one of those opportunities to where if she's cooking, if she's getting anything prepared in the kitchen, you could put this on the refrigerator, you could put this above the stove, the microwave area, whatever is magnetic, and you can sit there and watch recipe videos. You can pull up recipe lists. all kinds of stuff like that. I really like how you can use the creativity aspect of this to be able to watch videos to get preparation going. If you have a list or anything like that, you can have it mounted on anything that it sticks magnetically. I actually think that this case would be really attractive to mechanics or anybody that works in some kind of garage or shop. Reason why I say is because obviously it's magnetic, you work with a lot of metal stuff. A couple ideas that you could get this going with is to actually put it up underneath a vehicle. One of the things that I couldn't wait to do with this case was to actually get up underneath my truck and put this up underneath it and see how it would do if I had to do any kind of repairs on the truck. I could watch a tutorial of how to do something. I can make a list, reminders, a checklist, whatever the case might be. I can have this up underneath the vehicle while I'm working. I think that's awesome. So let's say you got your hands full, whether you're under the car or in the kitchen, you can't really hold the phone and continue working. But with this, if you have it mounted up, you can continue to work, you can use your hands freely without having the phone in your hand. So there's all kinds of possibilities that you can do with this case because of that magnetic system. The aluminum backing is actually kind of impressive to me as far as the look and feel of it. Again, I'm still kind of concerned about the weight of it, but the look and the feel, it does kind of give me some sense of security that it's going to be protective. Lastly, the buttons are easy to use, and if you follow my channel at all, you know that's a big deal to me. I will not use a case if I can't press the buttons naturally. If there's any kind of resistance whatsoever, I just won't use it. Alright guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. I hope it was very helpful to you. If this is something that you want to pick up for yourself, I'll leave a link down below in the description. Thanks again for watching, I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so you can see more videos like this.